Until we meet again.
There.
Over here, sweet cheeks. I'm aching to share a moment together.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Wonder...
Waitress,
Hey there,
service,
tall and
please.
strong. Up for a little roll in the hay?
Not today, Ramon. I ain't in the mood for your games.
What games, Branny? You've always been Silver Glen's finest attraction, you know.
Why don't you stay a while?
Tell me,
darling?
sweetie, do you have a sunburn, or are you
I
always
could
this
take you
hot?
on a wild ride.
These goblins are worse
if
than
you
the
let
trolls.
me.
Half as dumb and twice as mean.
At least they
Let's
don't have
grab
that
this guy
distinct
before he goes away.
My friend Richard.
Oh, it's Brandon. Alright. We talked to you before, I think. And... Alright. How now, pal o' mine? Oh, that's right. You want us to do something. Tell me about yourself. Don't be surprised if you hear more than a few unkind words about yours truly around town. An overseer's got to enforce his share of unpopular guild decisions, you know. I'd like to ask you some further questions. I'm no man to refuse a source hunter. Ask away, friend. Here, do you know anything about a miner named Ben? I remember him well. A decent man, strong-backed, with something of a funny accent, no? He managed to leave Silver Glen alive, but as I recall, the symptoms of the rot were already upon him. What do you know about the rot? Rot? You're a curious sort of fella, aren't you? Okay. Ask around. Half the men here have a brother who died from it. The other half were cured by the cult. Can you tell me about tenebrium? A strange sort of substance, discovered here around 2 years ago, and folks have been clamoring to get their paws on the rancid stuff ever since. To the right buyer, it's worth more than diamonds. What do you know about the Immaculates? Okay, I think we've seen that one before. What are the goblins doing here? Lawrence actually invited those bug-eyed creeps here himself. The miners were dropping like flies, and goblins had more of a natural tolerance for the work. Little did we know we'd overrun the place in a matter of months. Troll King. Apart from Gungir's stature and incurable case of the uglies, he's not so different from a parakeet. Got a brain the size of a pea and a fervent passion for all things bright and shiny. The nutty oaf sits on a river of silver beneath these mines, but leases it to the mining company for a fraction of its worth in gold. He'd rather put those hefty minions of his on toll duty than mine these hills himself for 5 times the reward. I can't be certain myself where his cave is located, but at least one of those oaf lackeys of his must know where to look. They've got to do something with all the gold they've gathered in the course of guarding those damn bridges, haven't they? Alright.
Until we meet again.
I think we actually talked about that before. So let's talk to these guys now.
Well, hello there.
Hello there, to yourself too. What have you got? Okay. Goddess's greetings, wanderer. Tell me about yourself. Okay, we've seen that. Tell me about the goblins. We've seen that. Silver Glen. Nope. Tenebrium. Tell me a bit more about the rot. Nope, seen that before. What about Ben? Okay, we've already seen that. Immaculates. Nope. Brandon. Nope. When me still had access to the mines, Lawrence was happy enough to luxuriate in his little apartment, while the rest of us broke our backs turning his profits. A man like that has no sense for the greater good. None at all.
Until we meet again.
Alright.
Well, hello there.
What have you got? A jar. Looks like an empty honey jar. Actually, I'll buy that. Tell me about yourself. You're talking to a saved soul, one who is dying from the most horrid disease ever to have shred its way through the human body, but who was restored to health by the blood of the goddess. A lowly miner I died, an immaculate I was reborn. Goblins? Nope. Silver Glen? Okay, I'm pretty sure we've seen that one before. Tenebrium. Oh. Rot. Man. Good old Benji. Never met a man with a stronger arm or a quicker laugh. This place has been more and a mite dimmer since he left. Plus, he never got to meet the conduit or hear her good news. Tell me about the Immaculates. Okay. Brandon. Lawrence. Okay.
Until we meet again.
Come hither, sweetheart. If I had a star
Hey
for every
there,
time you
cutie
brightened my
pie.
day, I'd have a
Wanna
galaxy
have
in
a
my
good
hand.
time?
You better not have been talking to me, bud. Because let me tell you, you don't thrill me none. Okay, well, maybe a little bit, but the voice somehow doesn't.
There you go. Enjoy.
Okay, let's talk to Ramon.
Well, hello there.
What do you have to sell besides your kilt? Oh, you have 9-inch nails. I will actually buy those. I haven't seen soap before either, so I'm going to buy that, even though you probably need it more than I do. Let's just go ahead and... Alright. Ramon says, you must be in the wrong place, babe. The Miss Rivalon contest is over there. Okay. And who might you be? Me? I am Ramon. I may not be a genie, but rub me right and I'll make your dreams come true. Mind if I ask you some questions? No, questions, please. Ramon does not ponder. He does not wonder. He only loves. What would some quality time with you cost me? Even true price has... Even true love has a price, angel face. Luckily for you, the prize is but 250 golden coins. Thanks anyway. Fine, break my heart. At least I'll go to heaven and see you there.
Until we meet
You
again.
stay a while,
Jake, I'll
darling.
take my
Friend,
leave.
this
I
is
just
most
know
excellent
I could
news.
take you on
Welcome
a
to the
wild
Immaculate
ride
Fold.
if you let me.
Ew.
I can feel the goddess's
Hello.
Well,
figure
hello
coursing
there.
through my very veins.
Look at you, honey. I could take you on a ride neither of us would soon forget. Okay. Excuse me while I buy the nails and the soap that you also appear to have. Hopefully, I actually need that. Tell me a bit more about yourself. Oh, honey, that's a story for another day, ain't it? Speaking of, yours and mine has hardly just begun. Let's say we get better acquainted upstairs. I've got all kinds of details to share with you. So you have a bedroom at the ready? Indeed, I do. And I'm just itching to take you places you've only ever dreamed of, honey. What's a lousy 250 gold between an adventurer like you and a fine piece of tale like the one I've got in store for you? Not right now, thanks. Oh, come now, honey. I promise to take you for a spin so wild, you'll be begging for more. And more is my guarantee. Would you care to entertain a lonely troll? Is he a gentle troll? Would he benefit from my particular expertise, you think? It's strange, but if you're willing to pay me on behalf of your troll-taking friend, I'll be glad to keep him company. I do believe 2,050 gold ought to cover it. That's a bit steep, actually, but I'll think about it. Well, I sure ain't romancing a troll for less, honey. Who knows what sort of depraved requests he might make.
Until we meet again,
Yes.
my friend returns.
Can I ask you some questions? Go right ahead, honey. What's your take on Silverglen? Honey, I hardly recognize this place anymore. Everything has changed since those silly Immaculates came into vogue. The miners, they used to spend their last penny on a backward glance from yours truly, but now they'd rather pray than play. I just don't understand it. What do you think about the Immaculates? They just stand around and praise the so-called goddess all day long. I've no idea who she is, but apparently she gets her kicks from having blood sprayed all over her. I knew a girl once who was into that kind of stuff. Her clients used to call her goddess and mistress, too, but there is precious little divine about her. Alright, well...
Until we meet again.
Hang on, don't go anywhere.
Do you believe in the gods, baby?
Don't go anywhere.
Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
I need some money in order to pay her. Don't have that much money. You won't have much left, that is. Okay, so... No, not Claris.
Until we meet again.
Here we go.
My friend returns.
Hey there, honey. You look like you're in dire need of some fun, and I'm just the girl to fun ya. Okay, would you care to entertain a lonely troll? Okay, here you go. And I'll take that gold. Cheers, honey. I guess I'll be off to visit Mr. Troll, then. He's the one closest to town, yes? At least I won't have to run far if he gets too fidgety. See you around, sweetie.
Until we meet again.
Actually,
Here you go. Enjoy.
I want to see if she actually goes there.
Come hither, sweetheart.
I think all he wants to
If
do
I
is
had a staff ready
talk.
to
Actually, let's talk to Braveheart
I
here.
have a galaxy in my hand.
So, unless I'm very much mistaken, we just paid a courtesan to cheer up a lonely troll. So, what's wrong with that? The fellow needed cheering, and that's what she'll do. I still don't feel quite comfortable about all this. Frankly, it creeps me out.
Well, at least they don't have that
Considerate
distinct
and blunt.
underside of a bridge over.
Better that than reeking.
Well... Oh, did she vanish? I think we lost track of her while I was doing that. Shoot. I don't know where the troll is now. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're gonna miss it, we're gonna miss it! No, 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 no! Hurry up, you guys!
And so she asked, Granny, why do you have such large and hairy ears? To which Granny replied, Why? So that I can hear you better, my dear.
No, be careful, Little Red Riding Hood. It's the wolf, the nasty wolf.
She's telling him stories. Alright, let's talk to her.
My friend returns.
I'm kind of in the middle of something here, honey. Fumble just can't get enough of my stories. Such a sweet old thing he is. The poor darling felt all alone in the wide world, and now he's pleased as peppers. And to say true, I am too.
Until we meet again.
Well, that's kind of cool. Ah, friend, champion of my heart. I cannot describe my rapture. A ruby you have brought me, more precious than any other on this earth. Happiness, it is returned in all its sunny glory. For this unparalleled service, I must repay you. Have it back, the fee you paid on my behalf. Oh, wow. Let sordid gold not stand between our friendship. My thanks, O champion of my soul, my undying thanks. Well, if he knows we paid her to go talk to him, that means she has to have told him, so maybe she is actually sincere about being happy. Okay. Fine, that works for me. Sure. Okay. Takes all kinds, doesn't it?
Let's see how long her storytelling lasts. Let's see how long it takes this woman to abandon him and cast him back into misery.
To be jealous of that cretin of a Fumble, it's inconceivable!
And yet here we are. We have only ourselves for company, but he gets to stare in Ruby's eyes all the livelong day.
Her eyes and lots besides! Lucky son of a troll, that one! How did he ever manage it?
Perhaps he enchanted her. Perhaps she sees him as a handsome
Dear, oh
prince
dear.
or something.
Run,
Ah,
Little Red
crafty
Riding
devil,
Hood.
that
It's the
Fumble.
wolf, he'll get you.
Ah, that's pretty good.
My friend returns. Until we meet again.
Oh, Ruby, I could listen to her dulcet voice until the acorns on the ground have turned into mighty oaks, and not for a moment grow weary. Sweet, sweet Ruby. Okay. So there you go, Braveheart. You did the right thing. Just wondering if he can't tell us anything about Ben. Okay. Whoop! That's not what I meant to push. Hang on here. I accidentally exited the game. Well, not the entire game, just the screen. Anyway, yes. Let's see what he says about the troll. Goddess Lucky has that troll. There's Ruby, prettiest girl in town, entertaining him all day long as if he were her sweetheart. It's just not fair.
I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. Fumble and Ruby, the best of chums.
How can she stand there and regale that heap of troll grease with her stories?
To think I've spent hundreds worth of troll toll on her, and she just lays there quiet as a mouse.
Says more about you than it does about her, that.
Let's talk to this guy.
Swung the wolf by its tail and catapulted it right out of the window.
Let's talk about the troll. Okay, so he just says the same thing as the other guy. It's not fair. That's hilarious. Well, there's our good deed for the day. Making the troll happy. Oh, actually, I did want to talk to Lawrence to see if he has anything to say about Ben.
My friend returns.
Hello, Your Grace. What you got for sale? An unidentified something or other. Yeah, we're not gonna buy your underwear, thank you. I don't know, should I actually go and tell him that he has accused you of willfully endangering minors for profit? I didn't want to actually... I wanted to ask him about Ben first. Let's see if it's under further questions. Ah, do you remember a miner named Ben? Ah, yes, Ben, of course. One of our many noble miners, Sir Grace. A smallish man. I believe he's around here somewhere, isn't he? You obviously know a lot about your guys.
Until we meet again.
I'm not going to ask you that. To say that you've been accused because... Well, if you did do something I don't particularly want you to know. I'm looking.
I've passed the trial.
Friend, this is most excellent news.
You have a
Welcome to the Immaculate Fall.
Yes. I can feel the goddess's vigor coursing through my
These
very
goblins
veins.
are worse than the...
Okay. Back over
Do
here.
you believe
Better that
God's
than reeking
baby?
of fresh blood.
Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Okay, so these are the miners that we talked to already. So let's
I've a new order, Paul.
see. Let's get around this way. See if there's anything over here. And this is the Pickaxe Tavern. Welcome to the Pickaxe Tavern, brothel upstairs. I guess that's where Ruby's room is.
Hey there, tall and strong. Up for a little roll in the hay?
Alrighty.
What games, Granny?
Here
You've
you
always
go.
been Silverglade's
Enjoy.
finest attraction, you know.
Lots of people in here. Let's see if there's anybody to talk to. We have a miner.
Well, hello there.
I wish you an immaculate day, traveler. Alright. You remember a miner named Ben? Good old Benji. Okay. Don't think that's...
Until we meet again.
I think we're kind of running out of things to ask miners here. That is new.
If I had a star for every
You
time
are
you
a
brightened
miner?
my day.
Well, hello there.
Ben? Nope.
Until
Better
we
that
meet
than
again.
reeking of fresh blood.
How about you?
Well, hello there.
Marisa. Hello, Marisa. You are selling food and drink, I presume? Ah, you startled me! Let me compose myself. Hello, stranger. How can I help you? Can you tell me about yourself? Oh, me? I'm just a waitress around here, as you can see. My husband, Blasius, is a legionnaire, currently stationed in Sicil, but I haven't heard from him in far too long.
Until we meet again.
Okay. Now we'll talk to you.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have a sunburn, or are you always this hot?
Let's go out here. Let's talk to Trethon.
Well, hello there.
And... okay, so you sell arrow things. Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you to the bone. So do you fancy a trade then? Come now, before my ale arrives.
Until we meet again.
Alright, so you're basically merchant. Aramin.
Well, hello there.
Ever shot a bullseye in your sleep? Well, no wonder with your skill book as empty as all that. Oh, you sell skill books, do you? And an old steel crossbow. What do you got here? Mute? I don't know that I'm actually looking for anything specifically at the moment. Ricochet. Survivor's Karma. Interesting.
Until we meet again.
And here we have...
well, hello there.
The man growls under his breath and flexes his muscles menacingly. I see, you're a bodybuilder. Encourage allies around you. Inspire. Oh, what's that? Inspires allies? Or resistances? Okay, well.
Until we meet again.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have a sunburn, or are you always this hot?
Okay, we have another miner.
Well, hello there.
Ben, please. Remember Benny Boy. Oh.
Until we meet again.
Do you believe in God, Ben? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Good old Benji.
Until we meet again.
Alright. Mikhail.
Praise the goddess.
Solomon.
I've passed the trial.
There.
You dare disturb my ruminations? It must be that you can hardly wait to purchase an ingredient or two for a very urgent recipe. I'll forgive this imposition if you make me a generous offer. Oh, you have, Well, there's a lot of stuff I'd like to buy here, so we'll be right
Until
back.
we meet again.
Yeah, hang on just a moment. I'm gonna go all the money back to our salesperson.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have a sunburn, or are you always this hot?
Yes, I'm a wandering butler. Thank you very much. I want those. That. Nope, I said I want that. Empty potion flasks. You got lockpicks, dude. You might... let's get some lockpicks just in case. Disarm toolkit. Yeah. Maybe. I'll put them over here on the side. What do we got here? Blank Witchcraft Spellbook. Ooh, that's expensive though. What do we got here? Fire Essence. I think we'd like to get those. Needles. Sure, silver. How much is that? Oh, the silver's cheap. Alright. Leather scraps. No, not leather scraps. I will buy that. Strong sinew. Let's buy some thread. Pixie dust. Alright, so how much? That's going to set us back quite a bit. Alright. Let's not do those. And I think I'm going to put those back as well. That's a little bit more in our price range. Oh, you can have this. Alright.
Until we meet again.
What games,
Alright, so
Granny?
we've got
You've always been Silver
Well,
hello there.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. You'll hardly impress the conduit with such a clouded look about your eyes. But not to fear, not to fear. I have just the potion for that. You sell potions, do you? Antidote, water resistance, poison, invisibility. Healing. No, thank you very much, but not today.
Until we meet again.
At least they don't have that distinct underside of it.
Well, hello there.
Ellery. Oh, oh, you haven't any ale, have you? Well, never mind for now. What sort of magical relics can I offer you? Blessed by the goddess they are, each and all. No doubt. What have we got? Bitter colds. Acid breath spell. Nature's curse. Poison. Summon undead warrior. Resurrect. Strong regenerate. Barely have that. Fire shields. Keep that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to purchase anything. Oh, well, no, I'm going to buy that. Okay, sorry, we gotta talk to you with our seller.
Until we meet again.
Yes, Wandering Butler. I am here to buttle. Thank you. Metal scraps, yes, please. Sure, that. That. Anything else I want? No. 507.
Until we meet again.
Okay, Valentine. So who else we have to talk to? Another miner?
Well, hello there.
And old Benji. No, okay.
Until we meet again.
Not
Another
today,
miner.
Ramon. I ain't in the mood for you.
You're a miner?
Games, Granny.
Really?
You've always been
Well,
Silver
hello
Glass's
there.
first attraction, you know.
I wish you an Immaculate Day. Maybe she has something different to say about Ben. No, she doesn't.
Until we meet again.
Okay, what do we got here? We've got a miner.
Praise the goddess.
Tell me, sweetie.
I've passed
you have
the
a
trial.
sunburn?
Friend, this is most
Minor.
excellent news. Welcome to the Immaculate Fold.
Okay, so let's talk to Paul over here.
I can
Well,
feel
hello
the
there.
goddess's vigor
How do
coursing
you
through
do?
my
Enjoy your
very
stay in
veins.
Silverglen. You obviously are the bartender. And you sell beer. Tell me about yourself. No, apparently you have the same thing to say as the other miners. Goblins? Nope. Silverglen? River? Nope. Okay, fine. Ben? Nope. Okay, it's about, Brandon? No. Lawrence? No. Okay.
Until we meet again. These goblins are worse than the trolls.
Okay, we got a
Half
miner.
as dumb and twice as mean.
At least they don't have that distinct
let's talk to
underside
the
of the
mouse.
bridge aroma.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
Stand still, mouse. There we go.
Why, hello there.
If I had a star for every
Brandon's the best overseer there ever was.
Galaxy.
No one's more eager miner than he is. Wonder how he avoided catching rock, though.
Bye then.
Praise the goddess.
Do you believe in the gods,
What
baby?
quest item used to
Because
read?
you're the answer to all my prayers.
Oh dear. Okay. You come here. You come over here. And you talk to
Well, hello there.
you. Can you sneak over here? Sneak over here a little more. We're
Tell
gonna
me,
save it.
sweetie, do you have a sunburn, or are you always this hot?
Snake that book. Well, it may be a quest item. Can you take it?
Sweetie.
No.
If I had a star for every time that
Give
you
me the
brightened
book.
my day, I'd have a galaxy from there.
There we go. We have the book. No, I wasn't doing anything at all. No, I was admiring your decor. Yes, exactly. All right.
Until we meet again.
So it says it's a quest item.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have a sunburn?
We're gonna give it to Valentine. There's nothing in it. Okay. So we'll give that to Val. Don't know precisely what the quest is, but we've got it. It's a blank book, which I'm sure it's not worth a lot. Okay, is there anybody else we can talk to? Oh dear.
Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
They need to clean this up a bit.
How's business
Alrighty,
for you
so
anyway?
go.
Swell enough, swell enough.
Vometia.
Would be better if
That
you
sounds
glance in my
lovely.
direction, though.
Truth is, I'm a wee bit
Tales of
short.
Hrothgar the Barbarian.
Waiting for a particular plan of mine to pan
Quite
out.
a fine skeleton between that hide of yours, isn't there? Yes, a lovely sturdy thing. I bet it'll last 100 generations if treated properly. Okay, you're not creepy at all. A fast worn robe. Fine glass, more lockpicks. Ah, cloak and daggers. I think we got plenty of resurrect scrolls, yes we did. Okay, so you also sell things. I hate that this is that. I'm afraid if I click here, I'll pick something up.
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge.
Do you believe in the
So
gods,
that's the
baby?
Go
reeking
in
of fresh
here.
blood.
Oh, that's just another door. That. Alright, well.
Hey there, tall and strong. Up for a little roll in the hay?
Not today, Ramon. I ain't in the mood for your games.
What games, Branny? You've always been Silverglen's finest attraction, you know.
Apparently he has a affection of a sort for Brandon.
Praise the goddess.
Actually,
I've
let's talk
passed
to him,
the
see if he has
trial.
anything to say
My
about
friend
food.
returned.
Excellent news.
Aren't your feet
Welcome to
tired?
the Immaculate.
You've been running through my mind all day. Mind if I ask you some questions? No, questions, please. Ramon does not ponder, he does not wonder, he only loves.
Until we meet again.
Fine. Alright, so we've got a couple people in here we can talk to.
Do you believe in the gods,
Wait a
baby?
minute.
Well, hello there.
You're the answer to
Where
all
the
my
wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend? Are you the conduit, I wonder? What have you got? Resurrect. You also sell things? Okay.
Until we meet again.
Alright, so this Hassat.
Well, hello there.
Goddess says, greetings, friend. Her greatness gives us fire, her greatness gave us earth, and my savvy brings you spells at the best rate in town. Come, give me your best offer. Bless, bless, blessed earth. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm not buying stuff today, but
Until we meet again.
thank you. I am, however, going to go speak to
Friend,
Brad.
this is most excellent news.
Why, hello there.
Squeak! They say the undead are immune to rot. I guess because they're already rot.
Bye then.
Alright. Okay, so far I have not seen another one of those books, so we might have to filch that from
Praise the
Nadia.
goddess.
Which is unfortunate if we have to.
Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Alright. So, can we go up and around this way? I think that's... No, that's out. Alright, let's look a little closer. The map... It's not really that big of a place, is it? Really?
Not today, Ramon. I ain't in the mood for your games.
Okay. Well, let's check our journal. The Naked Truth. I guess it would be under Completed. There we go.
I've passed the trial.
And
Friend,
amount
this is most excellent
of healing
news.
magic.
Welcome to the Immaculate Vault.
Okay, so we did look at that before. The escort job, full party safely, Beauty and Beast. Ruby agreed to pay Fumble a visit. We went to check on Fumble. He was so happy he gave us some gold for our trouble. Alright.
How's business for you, anyway?
Okay, let's just see.
Truth is, I'm a wee bit short at the moment. Waiting for a particular plan of mine to pan out for
Come
me.
on. There we go.
These goblins are worse than the trolls. Half as dumb and twice as mean.
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge aroma.
Better that than reeking of fr.
Okay, so unfortunately we're going to have to filch the book up here. We need that. Watch, I'll filch it and then I'll find a place where I could have bought it from. Okay, so... Come on.
Remember to take a break now and again, Bjorn. You know what the doctor said.
Please, Myron,
this way.
my friend
There we go.
returns.
Nope. Okay, talk to us. Sneakiness. Sneaking failed. Sneaking failed. Have to go over here. Okay, okay, I'm gonna... If this reduces their friendliness with them, then I'm probably gonna reload it and think about how I can probably get that from them without causing an issue. But I want that book.
Well, hello there.
Oh! Yes, it does interest me, in fact. So that item interests you. Yes, I can let you have it for a reasonable price. Yes, yes, I'm interested. What's the price? He's got money on him. I guess we will just buy it. Yes. Works for me. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. So thank you very much. Show me your wares, please. Okay.
Until we meet again.
Excellent. Nadia's cellar key. I wonder what she's got in her cellar. Okay.
Until we meet again.
Okay, let's read that book. Give it to Val so she has both of them. The second book of the Immaculates.
That doesn't look like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you?
Alright, let's get out here where it's a little quieter and we don't hear the couple canoodling in there. Once an initiate understands the basic premise of the Enlightened Way, he or she is ready to begin receiving energy through blood. By releasing this energy, the higher being grants a great blessing to the lower one. That's what they all say. When the initiate is ready, he or she will be asked to create a bloodstone from a starstone. Once this rite is successfully performed, all Immaculates rejoice, for they have a new sibling among them. The initiate is honored as an Immaculate, one cleansed by blood made holy by its transfer to a higher being. Interesting. Create a bloodstone from the starstone once the rite is successfully performed. In the first book, which was this one, okay, so they were talking about Tenebrium. Shows you sacrificed a duckling. Okay, let's try go talk to the priest then, see if we can get accepted into this cult.
Blessed be the goddess, blessed be the conduit.
Suppose you have anything? No.
Until we meet again.
Thought maybe it's something to say about Ben, but apparently not. See, the third book's there, but I'm pretty sure there's no way
Give me
we
the
can
strength,
steal that
O
one.
goddess, to become enlightened.
The goddess is the word. Through the conduit she speaks, and through me her wisdom is repeated. How may I enlighten you? Maybe ask who you are. I am Loic, enlightened one among Immaculates, spokesman for the holy conduit, as she is spokesman for the goddess herself. Hers is the blood. I'd like to ask you some questions. Then it shall be my pleasure to answer them. Let's discuss my joining the Immaculates. Do you hold it to be true, O Seeker, that you are ready to be tested? A most sacred trio of queries shall I put before thee, but even if thou falterst but a single time, unworthy will thou be deemed of the goddess's love. We're ready. Blessed be your willing spirit. We commence. Premise the first in honor of the goddess. That which is stellar must become sanguine. Correct? Correct. Agreed. That is correct. Premise the second. The blood of the greater should be used in service of the lesser, so the balance may be achieved. Correct? No, that's incorrect, because you guys want to sacrifice the lessers. That's incorrect. Braveheart says yes, that is incorrect. Premise the third. Only those who have partaken in the spilling of blood, and thereby created the stone that lives, the stone soaked with blood, may be called an Immaculate. Correct? Correct. Braveheart agrees, that's correct. Most gratifying. Oh yes, most exemplary indeed. You've understood the words of the goddess, and I deem you worthy of her true test, of the true trial that shall make you an Immaculate. Okay. So, who are the Immaculates? We are the chosen ones of the goddess. The benedictions of the blood render our bodies and spirits unblemished, for such is her mercy that we may all become part of the sacred soul, and you too, Seeker, could become one such part. Could you tell me more about the conduit? The conduit, yes! She, the most exalted of all, second only to the goddess. It was she who brought us first her divine words, then her divine will, a will made real in blood. Though truly, though, she is quite beyond your concern, O wandering soul. She stands so very high above your humble station. I'd like to hear about the goddess. It's something we haven't heard before, preferably. The goddess is the light and life of all. Corrupt is the world that generations of men and beasts have left behind, but immaculate it may be once more, cleansed in the blood of the unworthy. The few, the proud, the enlightened, theirs will be her kingdom. When red is run until no red is left, a paradise we will have shapen, and the goddess will dwell among us. Alright, what is the true trial you spoke of? To become an Immaculate, you must experience both the goddess's bane and her boon. Leave Silver Glen and take the western path. Follow it to where the winds howl and a great skull looms within the rocks. There you will find it, the hollow and the true trial within. Immaculate guards bar the way, but tell them you have my blessing, and they shall let you pass. But take utmost care. The road is beset with horrors, and your mettle will be truly tested before you have even set foot within the goddess's trial. It would behoove you to train in advance of setting upon that treacherous path.
Good luck, Seeker! I shall await you in the Chamber of Blood!
That sounds fabulous. Give me that book. What does this book say? Suckers! No. Once the Immaculate has practiced bringing energy to higher beings through the stones, he or she begins to wonder, can one Immaculate deserve the energy of another? One must tread light as a feather when considering this question. Some aspects of sacrifice are simple. The life of a chicken, a rabbit, a pig is worth less than that of a man. This much we know. A human has every right to the blood of that creature if that blood may heal or sustain him. Might it not follow then that a man can be chicken-like, rabbit-like, pig-like, enough that a higher being deserves his blood? The fourth book of the Immaculate seeks to answer this question. Yeah? Book about crafting. Don't know if we've got that one. I have no qualms whatsoever looking in here. Okay. Oops, I guess I should have read that. If you kill a void creature, you can use its shadows to stay hidden yourself. Of course, this is just an old wives' tale. How do you kill a shadow? And even if you managed it, how would you pick it up? No one ever thinks these fairy tales through, do they? Alright, we didn't sell that one. Now we've read it. Okay, so we have a minor healing potion. I'm not going to touch the gold. I am going to look at this, though. There's nothing in there. Is there anything else? It's locked. Hey, you! You with the lockpicks. Probably can't use these to unlock it, but we're going to try anyway. Lockpicking level too low. Okay. So we've got to find a key. And I think we're going to go buy a few more lockpicks since I didn't realize he only had 2. And now he only has 1. Actually, you've got cash, don't you? This will give it to our salesperson, which is... So we still have 5,000. Alright, lockpicks. I think we had lockpicks in here. We also, I think, was it the lady that sold the lockpicks? I think it was the lady.
Come hither, sweetheart.
I don't know.
If I had a star for every time you brightened my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Quite what I have in mind for a lover.
Hey there, tall and strong. Up for a little roll in the hay?
People who don't purchase or sell themselves. Personally. Alright, Windermere. Who the devil are you? I'm the person with the money. That's who the devil I am. You don't have lockpicks. Don't you have lockpicks?
Until we meet again.
You didn't. You don't have lockpicks either. Well, dang it.
Until we meet again.
I guess we'll go talk to the guys in the bar here. Who had lockpicks?
Tell me, sweetie, do you have a sunburn, or are you always this hot?
I'm always this hot.
These goblins are worse than the trolls. Half as dumb and twice as mean.
We'll start down here and make our way around. Don't tell me
Do
you
you
don't
believe
have
in
a lockpick.
God's baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Yes, there we go. Lockpicks. Yes, we're going to take 10. Thank you. Alrighty. give those lockpicks to Mr. B. Okay.
Praise the goddess. I've passed the trial.
Friend, this is most excellent news.
The initiation.
Welcome to the Immaculate Fold.
Yes.
We've passed the oral test.
I can
we
feel the goddess's vigor coursing through my very veins.
To leave Silvergren and take the western path. Infiltrating. Okay, so that's the same.
Come hither, sweetheart. If I had a star for every time you brightened my day,
yes.
I have a galaxy.
Never mind.
These goblins are worse than the trolls. Half as dumb and twice as mean.
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge aroma.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.